Hey, Coach Pittman. I think it was Gene Chizik who said after the game that he's never seen a faster defensive turnaround than this one here at Arkansas. Um, just talk about that defensive performance and Barry Odom.
Well, Barry Odom, he's real good. He's a great man, great coach.
Can't hear.
Am I on or off? Or
You're on now, Coach, but you were off.
Yeah, Sam, do you mind starting from the beginning? Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ready? Barry Odom is awesome. So is Sam Carter. So is Ryan Rhodes. So is Derek LeBlanc. Those guys on defense, they get their team ready to play. They have all kinds of tendencies where the back is, who's inside, who's outside, where numbers are, and they have the cut-ups for the kids, and the kids obviously watch it. And we're talented, and we got a talented group. We have a resilient group, and we have a group that can catch passes on defense and return them for touchdowns. I told the team that Morgan might, if I'm a running back, I might be a little bit worried about him because he took that one back to the house. But, they picked off 6 passes. They were in position to play well, and Barry Odom's a real deal. And I'm happy he's a great friend of mine. I'm also very happy he's on the staff.
Sorry, did you guys say Bob? Okay. Hey, Sam, Corral only thrown 1 pick all year, not since the opener. What'd you guys do to get 6? And Hudson Clark, he kind of comes out of nowhere and he gets, a couple weeks ago and he gets 3 picks. What'd you think of the 6 picks overall and then his performance in particular?
Oh, I was hoping I was planning on getting 7 when the game started, but we'll take 6. No, that's Clark getting 3 interceptions. That's incredible. And then Cat took the early one back for touchdown, and of course Morgan did. And that's coaching, that's playing, that's being in position, that's reading eyes. Because that kid Corral had 1 interception going in today, and we picked him 6 times. So that's coaching, and that's players learning, and obviously being able to get it done as well.
And Hudson's a guy a lot of people probably hadn't heard of before a couple weeks ago. It's almost like something out of a movie or something.
Well, they've heard of him now 3 times at least.
Sam, as far as just holding their poise after the fake punt, just how big was that? Because last year this team would have probably unraveled at that point.
Now we're in the week 4. I don't want to talk about last year's team, to be honest with you. We're in the week 4. Our team hadn't raveled ever, and I'm proud of them. But I know what you're saying. You're giving us a compliment, and I appreciate it. Obviously the defense made another big stop on that, Nate. And went back and scored, and then they stopped them again. Clark picked another one, and then we finally got our running game going and run it down to the 1-yard line. There was no reason to score at that point. We were just trying to go celebrate at that point.
Coach, obviously you have to be pretty damn proud of this team today.
You know what? You're exactly right. I say damn too much, but I am damn proud of this football team. Who in the world wouldn't be if you're an Arkansas fan? Now, we'll always find something we have to get better at, and we will. That's our job. But our kids deserve to be happy tonight and celebrate. And I'm proud of them. I'm proud of our staff. I'm proud of the state. I'm proud of the fans that were out here. And I'm proud for them because tonight they get to go out and be what the Arkansas fan base should be, and that's happy and celebrating and have their chest stuck out. And that's what needed to be done for a long time, and we're just very honored to be a part of it.
Hey, Sam. So they cut it to 20-14, and you guys put together a 70-yard drive. Can you talk about the importance of that and Burks's catch? It's probably going to be on SportsCenter.
Well, I didn't hear the last part of it, but the drive when it was 2014 was huge. And Traylon, what a great catch he had in the corner. And, man, we're going to have to do something about these 2-point plays if we put it up to 14 and we don't get it. But what a wonderful catch, an outstanding catch he made. Just a really good drive by several of the guys. The O-line played well on it. We just have a lot. You know what's amazing is we can be a lot better than what we're playing right now. And our kids understand that. And so we're going – listen, I didn't say I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm saying we can be a lot better, especially running the football and not making mistakes. But that drive was huge.
Sam, you didn't have Bumper today, but what did you think of the way Hayden Henry played out there?
He was awesome. He played great. Parker came in and spared him. Woodard was out there. I mean, Woodard, we pulled him from the scout team, pulled him over there. And I don't know, I think Yurachek played a little bit. I know I saw him out there on special teams. So we were a little thin at linebacker, but they all came to play. You know, the team believes in each other. That's the key. They believe in each other, and they try to make each other better and hold each other accountable. That's a big deal.
David Basil.
Hey, Coach, you're 2-2. You got an open week this week. Talk about how the open week fits into where you are and where you are with the program right now.
Well, we have to get healthy. You know, we definitely have to get healthy. So we won't do as much hitting as what maybe teams in my past that I've been associated with have. You know, you say, well, we need to develop young kids. Well, the young kids are getting developed right out there in the stadium on Saturday, you know. So I don't think that's needed to be done next week. We need to get healthy. You know, we have a 6-game stretch coming up. We have to be a healthy football team, and we also have to get ready for A&M. We can do that certainly by we have a good plan for that.
Jordan Black.
Hey, Coach, first win at Razorback Stadium. Can you take us through the emotions of just celebrating at home?
Oh, it was awesome. The crowd was neat. We went over there and celebrated with the student section. I went and talked to Tara. She tried to get me to cry, which she was close. But it was awesome. You know, you come here to experience those type of experiences that was today. And we certainly want to do that every time we step out there. But to have the first win in there was really special.
Roy.
Coach, how big was it to have Treylon Burks back on offense? Obviously, he had a pretty good game tonight.
Huge. He's just a leader. I love him. You know, he's a very physical guy, made some big plays out there. You know, you could see the rust on him a little bit too from not being healthy for the last couple of weeks. But he's a competitor. He loves Arkansas. And he's going to get – it's really great to have him back. He made some really key plays today.
Jason.
Hey, Coach, I'm just wondering what the expectation level was coming into this season for you and how quickly you guys have changed it. Has this surprised you at all to where you are 4 weeks into the season from where you were or where people thought you might be?
Hell, I thought we was going to win them all. I don't know. You know, I'll tell you this. When Hunter told me we drew Georgia and Florida on the East, I was probably down for about 2 or 3 seconds. You know, look, there's not really any pressure on us. The expectations weren't high outside the building, but in the athletic department and in our locker room, they're as high as they possibly can be. I'm not surprised that we beat Ole Miss today. I wasn't surprised that we beat Mississippi State, and I wasn't surprised that we were in the ball game at Auburn. But you I don't know as much about what happened over the last 3 years here. I don't, but I knew that this was Arkansas, and this is where the University of Arkansas is supposed to be on the football field.
Trey Biddy.
Yeah, Coach, my question isn't so much about Burks' catch and everything spectacular, but just the decision on third and less than a yard to call that play. It had to take a lot of guts. Was that discussed and stuff? Because if you just get the field goal, you're up 9.
Trey, I didn't hear the question. What play was it?
The play down here in the end zone to Burks.
Burks?
Yeah, the decision to call that play.
Well,
it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah,
a field goal puts you up 9.
It's at the game too. I know what it was. The bottom line is we were in field goal range. I think that would have put us up 8. Is that correct? 8 or 9 at the time. And so I wanted the best play, whatever the best play we could score and get the first down, whatever it was. And Kendall liked the matchup outside with Burks, and it worked. If it didn't work, we'd have kicked the field goal. And I think it would have put us up. They would have had to score twice anyway. I can't remember exactly. I think it was up 6 maybe. How much we were up, Trey? Tell me. 6, yeah. And so it would have put us up 9. So I just said, whatever play you think we can get the yard, whatever it is. So.
Kyle Deckelbaum.
Well, Coach, you've always said over the summer you believed in this team. What gave you the belief that this would be possible?
Oh, the players, how hard they work, how much they care about the university, our coaching staff, how much they want to be at the University of Arkansas. There's a lot of coaching that's about wanting, about selling, about all in together. I know it sounds a little corny or whatever, but it's true. If you can get a lot of people for one common goal and nobody really cares who's getting the credit, who's doing this, because you've seen our team. 1 week it's this guy, next week it's that guy, all those things, and you can have you a pretty good team. This is a great league, a physical league. We understand that, but I also said from day one that we're the University of Arkansas and we damn sure belong in the SEC, and we do.
Hayden.
Hey, Coach, you touched on this a little bit about getting the first win at home in the SEC in 4 years, but with the limited crowd, just what was it like being in that atmosphere, seeing them call the Hogs, that pick 6, especially at the end to almost seal it, just that atmosphere, and then what was the atmosphere like heading into the locker room after the win?
Well, I thought it was incredible. I don't know however many we were allowed to bring in there. They were loud now and excited and like you're supposed to be at Arkansas, and then on the sidelines coming in, they's all yelling at me and all that. I didn't do nothing. I just stood out there and watched the game, had a good time, had a good best seat in the house, and everybody, hey, Coach, I like, well, Clark got 3 picks and Morgan took 1 back. I didn't do nothing, but they were so excited, and it was just fun. It's what college football is like. We needed to experience that, and it was fun.
Scotty.
Yeah, Coach Grant Morgan, 19 tackles. Probably felt like he should have had more than the 1 pick, but he gets the pick to seal it. Just what can you say about him and the toughness that he just continues to play with?
Talking about Morgan?
Yes, sir.
Well, he couldn't practice. He practiced, but we put a green shirt on him, which he hated. And every day he tried to come out there with the red on. I said, no. We ain't going to touch you today. And, he's just a tough kid. Like I said before, he's a Morgan. His brother was the same way. And like I said, probably parents, everybody's tough in the Morgan family. But that's what he was. And then he goes out and has that, and you saw him holding that elbow on a play late in the 4th quarter. And it didn't stop him from picking a pass and running back for a touchdown. He's a tough kid. He is Arkansas. That's what he is.
Tom?
Sam, 2 weeks down the road, can you envision Bumper Pool, Dorian Gerald, Monterey Brown coming back?
Yes.
Hutch?
Kyle, we setting a record here?
Sam, you've talked before about making sure you get Burks enough touches. I mean, he had, I think, 4 carries, 11 catches. Do you feel like you got on the ball enough, and do you envision that being his role moving forward?
Burks?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get involved as much as we can. The thing about Traylon is I wasn't for sure he's going to be able to play. You know, he obviously couldn't play last week. I didn't know if he's going to be able to play on Tuesday, Wednesday. I felt a little bit better about him on Thursday, but we didn't know if he's going to be able to play. And he played today. Y'all saw, I mean, he probably played about 80%, you know. He's a great football player. But he wasn't healthy today. I mean, he was healthy enough to play, but he wasn't his regular self. So I anticipate his touches going up.
Last one, Bob.
You muted, Bob.
Yeah, but a big bar comes across and you can't click on it until the bar comes off. So it's not totally my fault. But hey, Bauer, I think had all the punts today. Was that just a decision to have him punt instead of Carrington, or was Carrington hurt, or what do you think of the job Bauer did?
The decision. He did a nice job. Carrington was not hurt. Bauer was just the decision that Coach Fountain made.
And what did you think of the job he did?
I thought he did a good job. I mean, we didn't have much, returns and things of that nature. Our return team covered pretty good. They did a good job on a fake, and they got the first down and ended up scoring on that. Other than that, I thought our special teams were much, much, much improved.
Thanks, Coach.